The Bugatti is assembled near Strasbourg, in a place unlike any factory you've ever seen. It's in the grounds of a chateau once home to founder Ettore Bugatti. Now, you know what I'm like when I get close to these cars. I can't wait to soak up some of the detail, and I'm instantly drawn to this amazing engine bay. 16 cylinders and 4 turbochargers, which help produce that 1,001 horsepower. But they also produce 1,000 degrees centigrade, which is why there's no engine cover to let the heat out. Looking down here, they had hoped to use this wonderful single square exhaust pipes, but in order to get the power, they had to add 2 more, one inside each of the Venturis. But of course, going at 250 miles an hour, you then worry, how are you going to stop? And you look at the brakes, Bugatti calipers there, 16-inch carbon ceramic discs, which are bigger than a Ford Focus's wheels. And those brakes can stop the car from 250 miles an hour in just 10 seconds. Mind you, you can't get to that 250 miles an hour without the special key. This has to be inserted when the car is stationary, and once turned on, it lowers the car right down to just a quarter of an inch above the surface of the road. It allows the rear wing to only come up just 2 degrees. It makes the car as slippery as possible through the air. But because it's so low, you can't just go out on a deserted autobahn and blast up to 250 miles an hour, because it'd be too rough. The car would start crashing out of the ground. On top of that, if you just turn the steering wheel more than 15 degrees of lock or touch the brakes, the car will jump out of top speed mode. The rear wing will come up in the air, the front will raise. It'll be like throwing a parachute out of a dragster. The speed will be dragged off, you'll be back safe and sound. So even if you do wake up one morning and fancy doing 253 miles an hour in your Veyron, you can't. The actual assembly hall is normally out of bounds, but we promised to behave, so they let us in for a mooch. Now look at that for an engine. This massive 2 banks of double cylinders creating that W effect. How on earth do they fit that in the back of a car that looks so beautiful, so compact? Let's go and have a look at assembly cars. But don't look to your right, because there is something very special I'd love to tell you about, but I can't. That's a model you're not allowed to look at. You can look at the rest of them over here, so no peeking. Right, now you can pan right. Look at the rest of the assembly. There's a car ready to be delivered. Don't go too far to the right. That's one ready to be delivered. That's one about to be test driven. They test them for 500 kilometres each car before they go out. That's why it's called the tape around the grille to protect it so it goes out as new. Over here, I've spotted over here, look, a colour in the finishing off bay where the bright lights are checking out for any imperfections. But look at the rear. I love that all-in-one colour rear. Oh, more colour around the corner. Look at that. The Bugatti Blue. Now, that is stunning. Oh, this does look lovely. £890,000 plus £819,000, that's 1.7 million-ish, plus £890,000 plus £890,000, that's 3.4 million-ish. Don't go too far, you might see one you can't see. But another 2, that's 5.8 million. It's probably about £10 million worth of Bugatti Veyrons right in front of me.